Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Molly here. I'm so excited for this video. So as you may not know, I'm a huge Cinderella fan. I just love the fairy tale in itself. So I have two books to review today because they are in the realm of Cinderella. So I have The Wicked Ones and So This Is Love. So I read So This Is Love on my Kindle because a year or two ago I got it only for $1. There was a really big discount, as you can tell. I was so excited because I do love the Twisted Tale series, and this is part of the Twisted Tale series. Again, for those who don't know, Twisted Tale series don't need to read them in a particular order. They're just about the princess storyline, so just a little twist on them. They're really good. And then The Wicked Ones is about, as you can tell, I just love the cover art of this, the stepsisters, Anastasia and Drizella. So I'm so excited to get into this video. So let's get started. We'll start with The Wicked Ones first. Now, as you can tell, like I said, The Wicked Ones is about Cinderella's stepsisters, and it was basically before the actual Cinderella fairy tale, before her godmother came into play and helped her to the ball. So this is very exciting. I don't want to spoil too much, but basically Anastasia and Drizella, they get ready for the prince's coronation ball, and they begin to live basically their own lives and find out who they are. It was just so good. I fully enjoyed it. There is some twist in this book and it is just so good. I was just blown away. The writing was just so good too. It actually kept me on my tail, and then oh my god, so I just want to keep reading it. And when I was reading it first, it made me so sad for these girls, Anastasia and Drizella, because they're basically in a home that they shouldn't be in. I don't know if I can use the word, but so it's just, I basically felt bad because of Lady Tremaine and them. So not Lady Tremaine herself, but them, because of what Lady Tremaine does to them. So I'm just like, oh. But in the end, it's like, okay, now I don't feel bad for them for what they did. Like, I'm just like, and it's just so good. I highly recommend it. You don't need to read anything before this, no. You just can read it as it is. Apparently it might be a, Dark Ascensions novel. So apparently there is going to be a line of the Dark Ascensions. Hopefully I'm saying that right, Session, which is very exciting. I'm going to keep my eyes out. I just really loved this book. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads because it was just so good. Like I said, at first I just felt so bad for these girls, and I'm just like, oh. And there's some difference in the book compared to the fairy tale Cinderella, but it's just so good. I don't want to obviously spoil anything because I want you guys to read it if you're interested. So, but I definitely highly recommend it. Especially, again, this whole video is about being a Cinderella fan. So if you're a huge Cinderella fan like I am, or just in fairy tales in general, get this. Get it. Highly recommend it. Now, the next one is So This Is Love, and it's part of the Twisted Tale series. Now, as you know, like I said at the beginning, for Twisted Tales, you don't need to actually read them in order. There's no particular order. They just come out when they come out. And the cool thing is they're written by different people. So I highly recommend this one. I fully enjoyed it. There's just almost so much action going on and so much twist in it. It's just wow, and it's written so lovely too, and it's just I don't want to say adorable, but it has, to me, Cinderella at times has that cuteness romance, and to me it has like the cuteness, romance, and friendship as well, like especially when Cinderella begins to meet people and stepping out on her own. I think it's just adorable because Cinderella's just so kind and sweethearted, and it's just, I just fully enjoyed reading this with, like I said, Cinderella meeting new people, getting out there on her own, And because this is about Cinderella, she don't want to spoil too much, but she basically is forced out of the house that Lady Tremaine gets from Cinderella's dad. So we'll say Cinderella's house. Her own house. So, and she is basically forced, she's not forced, but she finds her way into the castle of the prince and the king. And she becomes a stewardess, I guess. Well, like a maid, I should say. Into the castle, and it's just all these twists and turns as she's learning different things. I mean, the people just... Again, I don't want to spoil too much because there's some twists that obviously I kind of saw. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna happen. But it's just so good. And again, it has that, to me, Cinderella feel to it. And when I read these twisted tales, that's what I'm kind of looking forward to as well. When I read them, do they still have that feel of the story of the original fairy tale? And this does. I'm so glad. I bought it for $1. I wanted to read it, and I was just so happy that I read it. I literally read it within a week. So good. And on Goodreads, I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars because it was just so fun to read. I literally just devoured it, and like I said, like a whole week, in like 1 week. I'm just like reading it and reading and reading because all these twists. And again, I just find Cinderella adorable and just so pure-hearted. I'm like, oh, she's just one of my favorite fairy tales. So I fully enjoyed it. So, do I recommend these 2 books? I do. They're just so good and so well written. I just love them so much. So if you're a huge Cinderella fan, I highly suggest to get your hands on So This Is Love, either on the Kindle or physical. And The Wicked Ones, I highly suggest too, because it is so good. I got this for my birthday. This was a birthday present to myself, and I'm so glad I bought it. Because I found it interesting at first, because I wanted to see what their lives were like. So good. I highly suggest them both. They're just such a good read. And these are pretty quick reads too. I just devoured them. Took me like 2 or 3 weeks, which isn't bad. Because I was just devouring it as much as I can. And then, So This Is Love, I was on Post Valley week when I read it, vacation. And I just devoured it throughout that week. It was just so good. So there's that. Alrighty guys, I'll let you go. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you have a good day. Bye friends! Feel free to leave a comment down below if there is a book that you're interested in as well. Bye!